Hello, everyone. This is Sig here for QuietSpeculation.com, and today I'm going to run a draft, a Brothers War draft in Arena, and I'm recording it here. A little bit about me before I jump in. I do love playing Limited on Arena. That being said, I haven't had a whole lot of experience with Brothers War. I think I've done about 2 or 3 drafts, and I have not done well in each of them. Full transparency, took me some time to figure out the rules of engagement with this format, and so I may not be the best performer here. So feel free to share in the comments any observations or thoughts on my gameplay or my drafting skills. I guarantee I'll make some mistakes, but at least you'll get to see it more from I'll call it a beginner aspect. I am pretty low ranked now in Limited. I'm silver 1, it looks like, because I haven't really done much for drafting this month. So I'm hoping that in Best of 1, I'll have some opponents that are more on my playing field, and hopefully that will work to my advantage here. Otherwise, I could do Best of 3, but I think I'm going to try to do the Best of 1 here and try to take advantage of my lower rank. All right, so we're going to do Premier Draft, the Brothers War, and I've got just enough gold, and so we'll go ahead and jump into the queue. So everything I've heard listening to podcasts on this format is it's a bit traditional in terms of like the old bread type formats where you want bombs, removal, evasion, so that kind of strategy. I know that you also need to be able to affect the board early. So cheap removal or cheap efficient creatures seem to be really strong. I know that the unearth mechanic is also very powerful in this draft format. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to put some of that knowledge to use. Of course, like having the ideas in my head is one thing, being able to implement it in a match is another, but hopefully I can get a few good games in for folks. All right, so here's our pack 1, pick 1, and I immediately, my eyes go towards this because I see this played and constructed all the time now. Seems like it's very good, like a 3-mana, 3/3 Menace lifelink with Word, pay 3 life is very good, and of course 7 mana, 7/5 is also fantastic. Ideally, you have this in a black deck because you might want to play this early. I was just saying you want some early rules of engagement, so you want to be able to affect the board early. That being said, I don't think I can pass this. Let's just see what else there is here. All right, that's okay. I've seen this played a little bit. Flying, I know flying is pretty good in this format. Like Ambush Paratrooper is actually probably decent. That's a big creature. Desynchronized, no, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that if I can avoid it. This is pretty mediocre. This is probably good. I'm almost out of time. I think this is the clear pick here. Not forcing myself into black, but I'm definitely motivated to play black. Brother's End does 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Oh, that's certainly an early engagement. What does this do? Whenever one or more artifact or creature leave your... I'm not going to play that. Honestly, Swift Bear, well, it's a reprint, I know. As long as you turn +6 number, so it's just good for a heavy red deck. Nah. When Scrapbook Cohort I know is good. I remember hearing about that. Sacrifice another creature or artifact, draw a card. That's not too bad. Of course, there's Goblin Blast Runner. That's a very popular aggro kind of card. I'm not sure I want that right now. This card I've also seen do damage here. Giant Growth is classic, and Mind Worker. So I don't see removal here. So I'm kind of tempted to take the black card. It's not a very impressive one, though, so I think I'm going to take the Cohort. Yeah, hopefully I don't go too astray here. So this card is decent just as a 2-mana 3/1 because you want the early engagement. Let's see. So I do like Soul Guide Lantern. I like the Durdley artifacts in this format. Creature gets +2/+1 lifelink. 2-mana 3/1 reach. That's actually pretty good too. Another Giant Growth. 4 mana. It's a bit much. Another mine worker and a tower worker. Okay, so either I'm taking the harvester or I can take the 3/1. Oh, they're both 3/1. So yeah, I think I'd rather have Astronaut's harvester here. Colorless, and it kind of pushes me towards the black color strategy here. Okay, not gonna play that. 5 mana, 4/4 trample. Okay, that card is not terrible. Return target artifact or creature with mana value 3 from your graveyard to your hand. Don't have a whole lot to do with that this second. It's not bad, but it's blue right now. I'm not really pushing for that. Let's see. Evolving Wilds is pretty good. I kind of like that as my pick here. It's either that or the Power Stone Engineer because I have these that it can help ramp out. But I'm going to take the Evolving Wilds. It's good in like a sacrifice strategy, but it's just helpful to have some mana fixing. There's not a lot of fixing in this format. So we'll see how this goes. Enters the battlefield created. Oh, I do like this card. I do like that you get the tap Power Stone until this creature at least play 2 mana, 2/2 menace is reasonable. I'm not going to play Springleaf Drum, I don't think. Power Stone Engineer, okay. I'm not doing that. 2 mana, 1/1 Death Touch. See, Scrapbook Rager, the problem is it's no Phyrexian Rager. 4 mana is a lot more than 3. That's the problem with that one. That doesn't mean that I won't play it at all. I'm just trying to think if there's something better. All right, I'm going to take it. All right. So Bonesaw, no thank you. What is this? No, I don't want that right now. Draw a card, then you gain life equal to the number of cards in your hand. So you can see that I'm still learning through this format. So it's a counterspell. Oh, Clay Revenant. It's nice to have one of those in your deck. All right, I'm going to take the Clay Revenant. Since it's likely on black, whenever you gain life, you may pay X. Okay, I'm not playing gain life stuff. Search our non-basic land. 1/1 first strike. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. I do like the Power Stone aspect, but let me say what's another creature. Ooh, this card is also decent. I'm gonna take this. All right, another Evolving Wilds, which is interesting. Ooh, Sibling Rivalry. So I was just thinking, like, maybe I can get a sacrifice thing going. And Sibling Rivalry this late in the pack could indicate that that's open. I probably need a couple more things that can sacrifice, but I do like this. I like that I get the Power Stone too. It helps me ramp into my 7 mana spell. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. And then keep an eye out for some sack outlets. So 2/1 haste, discard a card, draw a card. I mean, it's not bad to rummage. I like 3 mana, 3/1 is not the most exciting. I guess I'd rather have this. I don't know. Let's see. So there's a Monastery Swiss Bear still in the pack. This could be good against any sort of aggressive strategy. Like even if it's just an 0/4, the problem is it doesn't attack, or it doesn't have any power when it blocks. It only attacks. And you have to have 4 mountains for it to turn on. Otherwise, it's just a 2 mana 0/4. All right. Let's see here. 8/6 menace at the beginning of your upkeep. Tap heavyweight mouse unless you pay 3. Ooh, don't like that. I'm gonna take this. I don't really plan on playing it, but if all of these get passed infinitely, maybe we can create Tron. I don't know. Let's see. All right, well, I'll take this land, but I'm not gonna play it. Let's target artifact. Man, we can see a trend here in what's left in the pack. We need some sack outlets. Ooh, Siege Veteran is very good. It's a must-answer spell. Unfortunately, I was thinking of going red-black, and this is white. But it's hard for me not to take the Siege Veteran here. Disfigure is also fine. Removal, Overwhelming Remorse. Like maybe if I wanted to play as smartly as I could, I would take the removal spell here. I'm not in love with my red though. I could go black-white. I'm gonna take the Siege Veteran because it's more fun. It's more fun. I don't have to play red. I definitely don't care about these cards. I could splash Sibling Rivalry. I do have the Scrapwork Cohort as a white card too. Let's see if we can find a little bit of removal to help tie this together. What does this do? Then draw that many cards. You may choose an artifact or a creature with mana value 1. You discard this way, then do the same for 2 and 3. Return this to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. That's a lot of text for a card that may not do a whole lot. Okay, give stuff flying until end of turn. But it's 4 mana, 2/3 is kind of slow. I do like Elsewhere Flask. That's a fun card. Yeah, I've seen mixed reviews about this Warlord's Elite. Oh, Gixian Infiltrator is interesting because we do kind of have the sacrifice theme going. I have that sacrificing fodder right now, not a whole lot other than maybe Sibling, just the kill zone thing. But I'm gonna take the Elsewhere Flask. It helps with splashing. And I'm going to hope that I get some more sack outlets. This, I don't think I'll be playing anytime soon. Okay, that's cool. Search library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Doesn't seem very good. You got to spend 5 mana to do that. What is this? Dies, you gain 2 life. Sacrifice, exile target non-creature artifact. Exile target non-creature artifact or non-creature enchantments. All right. Well, it's a set, but it's green. I don't really plan on using that. What is this? 1 mana, 1/2 protection for multicolor whenever a non-basic land is. No, we're not doing that. Okay. 1/4 lifelink. Eek. Some of these are pretty uninspiring, aren't they? I'm just gonna take that, throw it in the sideboard. I ran out of time. What does this do? Choose to, it's the white command. Create a 2/2 colorless, put up 1+1 counter on each creature. On a creature you control, it gains double strike until end of turn, but this is sorcery. Search library for a basic plains card. You gain 2 life and scry 2. It's not the most impressive. I guess it's only 3 mana. Is there any removal in this pack? There's the Flying Paratrooper. There's Gix's Caress. Energy Refractor is pretty good. Alright, well, since I'm going kind of in on white-black, I'll take the rare. I like the lantern because it's a sacrifice thing. Oh, here we go. This is what I need more of. Thank you. Removal. And I have some things I want to sacrifice. I want to get more of those. Let's see. So Yoshin Frontline. This card I see played in Standard. I do think that's pretty good. I'm not playing blue. I don't want this. I don't really want that. 1/4 lifelink again, huh? I guess we'll take the front. What is this? Oh, I don't like that card very much. Dragon Engine. Gosh, 8 mana unless we can splash the red. But then it's just a 1/3 flying. That's not very impressive for 3 mana. I don't want Ornithopter. I think I'm going to take the Energy Refractor. My fear is I'm getting too dirtly. I'm going to take the Power Stone Engineer. I have some things I want to ramp into, and I'm just afraid that I've got too much do-nothing cards here. 2 mana, 3/1 Ward. This card is actually quite good, but I'm not playing green. So my options are the Onulet, which is a pretty underwhelming Unearth card. Recommission. Return target artifact or creature mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. All right. I've got some good targets for that. Maybe we'll try that. I'm not playing Millstone. exile from the battlefield. Create a tap Power Stone creature. Okay, it's a lot of text for something that doesn't do much. Another recommission. Defender gets +2/+0 as long as you control an island. Well, that's not likely. All right, we're just gonna put that in the sideboard here. I don't think I want more recommissions. So Tower Worker, we have one of those already, and a Mine Worker. We don't have the Power Plant Worker. This is actually pretty good, but in my deck, but I don't have blue. I do have a lot of artifacts, but I just 4 mana 2/3 seems too slow. Yeah, I guess I'll take this. I'm not playing any of these. It's the battlefield. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0 first strike until I actually think this card is actually decent. I'm gonna try it. I need to watch my creature count. So currently I've got 10, plenty of creatures. I guess. Alright, let's see. Oh my goodness. It's 3 blue mana. We're not playing this. Scry 2. Okay, fine. Oh, Precursor Golem is awesome, though. I do think I want to take that. Oh, there's a go for the throat. Man, removal is good, but Precursor Golem is great. I probably should be disciplined and take the removal spell, but man, oh man, Precursor Golem is so much fun. I'm going to take that because I'm recording and we're going to try to have some fun. Create some Power Stone. It's okay. Another frontliner. Each opponent loses 2 life. Each creature in your graveyard. Pristine Talisman is kind of cute because it ramps and gains you a bunch of life, but 2 mana 2/2 Vigilance. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under control, gets +1/+0 until end turn. Okay. Another Clay Revenant. I think I want this. How many sacrifice things do I have? I didn't get as many as I wanted, but I do have a few. Alright, we're not playing the green. Not playing that. So that card again. Another sacrifice card. Alright. Ooh, here's an overwhelming. Here's another tough question where I wish I had some more experience with this format. Disenchant, solid removal spell. Skyfish Spider, one of the best cards in the format. Worth splashing for. Or I can just take the Overwhelming Remorse because I already know I can cast that. I don't have an easy way of splashing green right now. I'm going to go for the Spider. I'm going to be greedy. I might cut the Sibling Rivalry. Not going to play that. There's a battlefield, create a tap treasure Power Stone, but it's 4 mana. Not going to play that. Draw 2 cards in this 2 life creatures your opponent's control get +1/+1. What is this? Return target artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Artifact, enchantment, or planeswalker. I'm just going to take the disenchant. I think disenchant's pretty good. I'm going to give that a try. Let's see. Ooh, Chromatic Star, yes. Oh, but there's a Power Stone Fracture. That's even better. I got to take the Fracture. I think I have too many good things for it. Another Spider? Why? Why am I getting this so late? Alright, we're gonna splash green instead of red. What is Goblin Charbelcher? I want to build the deck with this in limited, but this is not the time to do it. Player mills 2 cards, dies. Okay, so it's a 1/1 for 1. I'd rather just take the Power Stone Engineer, I guess. Fauna Shaman's cool. Alright, what do we have here? Exile all graveyards. Players can't cast non-creature spells this turn. No thanks. Protection from multiple. I mean, this would be fine maybe in sideboard, but best of 1 is not going to make a difference. I'm going to take this, even though I'm playing it. Wish I had some more splashing ability. Isn't that always the case? Alright, we'll take the Talisman. I plan on playing it. Let's see. Well, I'm not going to play any of these cards. There's a Power Plant Worker, and we already saw we have Tower, and we have Mine. It wants me to take it. I'm going to take it, but I don't think I'm going to end up taking it. do I have in here? 23. This is actually exactly 23 cards here. What's my creature? 16. That's a good creature count. I just don't know if do I want to play 3 Power Stone Engineers? I don't know. Another Power Plant Worker. Ooh, another Clay Revenant. I don't know if I want a second one, but it feels like now that I've got some good sack outlets, it might be worthwhile. All right, let's take a look and see what we got for our deck here. Ooh, we've got 41 out of 40 if we were to leave it just as is. It wants me to splash 3 forests. That's a lot of forests. I don't think I want that many. And the reason is because if I think about my green sources, let's see, I've got how many? I've got this can make things green, so that's 1. All right. No. Oh, I thought I had more. I've got this Evolving Wild, so that's 2 green sources. I thought I had another source, but I guess not. So we have to make some tough choices here on what we want to cut. Let's see here. Maybe we can cut a Clay Revenant, because I don't know if I have a lot of repeatable sack. I can cut a Power Stone Engineer. I mean, I just wanted some early engagement. That's why I played that. I mean, and I've got some good things worth ramping to. And I can sacrifice it to the spider, for example. Do I have anything else that lets me sacrifice? So there's a Recommission I can always play. No. Okay. So I like Recommission, actually. I wish I had some repeatable sacrifice stuff. I don't have a ton of it. What do I have for soldiers? 1. No. So 2, of course. 3, 4. 4 soldiers. That's not very many. I mean, this is not a soldier deck, but I thought it would at least be worth checking. I mean, do I want to play a 3-mana 1/4 lifelinker? Not particularly. I can play another Recommission. I like Recommission because it gets back like Siege Veteran. You know, I've got some decent creatures that I might want to bring back. Target artifact or creature card with that value 3 less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah. Why don't we play that over one of these engineers? And I do want to try Military Discipline. I can cut a Clay Revenant, maybe. It's a lot of just not doing a lot of things cards. I don't know how good this is going to be, but I do like that it's an early spell, early creature. I've got to cut one more card here. I'm going to cut a Clay Revenant, I think. I think I just want the 1. All right. I think this is what we're going to run here. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure I made some mistakes, but yeah, hopefully people will be interested in seeing how this deck unfolds from here. I'll be back with some of the matches.